Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud Learn to Lead. This is Ashu. Good morning to all the students, and today we will discuss very important current affairs of 21st of September 2021. You can see two best images of the day, but today we will discuss very important and the most important current affairs, so watch this video till last. But I am requesting you all the students that you can download our Careers Cloud application from the description box link, and you can log in after that with your email ID. Then click on this crack current affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low, but we are covering 90 to 95% of that current affairs which can come in every type of exam. This is the hard work, this is the genuinity of AffairsCloud team. But how we are covering this current affair? We are providing you daily section. In the daily you will receive three things. One is the detail, question and answer format, and third is the quiz, which you can attempt on our application on daily basis. Next is weekly. Again you will receive three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section, which you can attempt on our application on weekly basis. Most important is the monthly section, and we are providing four type of PDFs. One is the detail PDF, question and answer format PDF, best 100 current affairs will be provided to you, and the pocket PDF. It means 2-liner and the 3-liners current affair will be provided to you, so that you can revise these current affairs in the quick format before your exam. But to enhance your performance further, we are also providing you 20 most important topic PDF. It means if you want to cover one particular topic, then you can use this topic wise PDF. And if you're a banking student, again we are providing three things. One is the detail, second is question and answer format, third is the quiz section. But all these three things will be only related to banking and economy. And if you want to opt our quiz, then you have to use our application only, and the quiz will be provided on monthly basis. And if you want to cover all the past current affair of 2021 just from single PDF, then you can use this exam PDF. And we are providing detailed budget and economic survey. Also expected question and answer will be provided to you, so that you can revise this budget and economic survey again and again. And if you are appearing for your respective state exam, we are also providing state current affairs, and we are covering every state and union territory. So all these things comes under only one subscription. You have to just download our application Careers Cloud from the description box link. You have to log in with the email ID, then click on this crack current affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But if you are a new student, you are just starting your preparation, then I am advising you to subscribe for 2 years. And there is no, or you can say very less price difference between the 1 year as well as on the 2 year. But we are providing 10% extra discount on both subscription if you use this code ASH10. If you have any query, you can email or you can call us on this number or email ID. So let's start today's current affair, that is 21st of September 2021. But I am requesting you all the students that you have to like this video, you have to share this video, and you have to subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform, and join our Telegram group from the description box link. Here is the first question, and only question in the most important section. Recently, military training exercise, name of the exercise is Surya Kiran, started between India and which country? It is a 14-day long exercise, and recently this exercise was happened in the area of Pithoragarh. Remember Pithoragarh or Pithoragarh, and it is in Uttarakhand. So remember, this exercise was happened in Uttarakhand, and it is a 14-day long exercise, and name of this exercise Surya Kiran, and it is in between India and Nepal. So answer of this question is B. The exercise will validate the performance of both the armies in the counter-insurgency in the mountainous terrain. And you can see here, it is 15th India-Nepal joint military training exercise named as Surya Kiran, and it is a 14-day long exercise. And from the Indian Army, it is represented by the Goodwill regiment. You have to remember, especially if you are a student of the Uttarakhand. And Himalayan border town Pithoragarh, Uttarakhand in India, this exercise happened in that area, because nowadays area is asked by examiner. And last edition of this exercise Surya Kiran was conducted in Nepal in 2019. In 2020, this was not conducted due to COVID-19. And both the armies will familiarize themselves with each other's weapons, equipment, tactics, techniques, and the procedures. So the most important thing, the name of the exercise, the name of the countries, and third thing, where it was happened. So these are very, very important thing. You can also remember here the Singapore. Singapore, you can say Simbex exercise. Simbex 2020, it was happened. It was in between India and Singapore Navy. There is one more exercise which is known as SITMEX. SITMEX. SITMEX stands for Singapore, India, and Thailand. It is a trilateral exercise, India, Singapore, and Thailand. And you can also remember Sri Lanka, TTX exercise, tabletop exercise. It is in between India, Sri Lanka, and Maldives. So it was recently happened in Mumbai. Mumbai. And one more exercise, it is known as Sly Nex, Sri Lanka and Indian Navy exercise. So remember these. Moving to our next section, it is our very important question section. So you have to like this video, share this video as maximum as possible, and please subscribe this channel if you're new on this platform. You can also join a Telegram group from the description box link. Who has been appointed as the ambassador for global health financing of the World Health Organization? Again, very important question because we are talking about one appointment and it is related to World Health Organization, and who become the brand ambassador, or you can say ambassador for the global health financing of World Health Organization. Answer of this question is Gordon Brown. So answer of this question is A, the former British Prime Minister. He was the Britain Prime Minister, United Kingdom Prime Minister from 2007 to 2010, and he belongs to Labour Party. And he was appointed by the World Health Organization Director General. And who is the Director General of World Health Organization? It is Tedros. And he will facilitate the accessibility and equitable distribution of COVID-19 vaccines at global level, because it is a responsibility of World Health Organization. Now the responsibility shifted to Gordon Brown, who become the ambassador for this COVID-19 vaccine program. And you have to remember, in association with the World Health Organization, he will also elevate and support the efforts to increase awareness about the global health financing, especially from G20 and G7. It means the finance for the vaccines will be provided by these two groups, G7 and G20. So that's why it is known as global health financing of the World Health Organization. And remember, he was the former Prime Minister of Britain from 2007 to 10. So this is important. And remember, World Health Organization, it was formed in 1948 and its headquarters is in Geneva. Already you know who is the Director General. Director General is Dr. Tedros. But you can also remember these appointments, like you can see here, the first name is Dr. Patrick Amoth. Patrick Amoth recently become the chairman of World Health Organization Executive Board. Dr. Patrick Amoth. Karim Khan, he was recently appointed as Chief Prosecutor of International Criminal Court, whose headquarters is in Hague, Netherlands. Dr. Chintan Vaishnav, he was recently appointed as Mission Director of Atal Innovation Mission of Niti Aayog. You can also see here the picture of Gordon Brown as Health Financing Ambassador. Remember this. Move to next question. Which state celebrated Social Justice Day on the 17th of September 2021? And this is celebrated first time because this is declared by Stalin, the new Chief Minister of the state, and answer of this question is Tamil Nadu. So B is the answer. So Tamil Nadu government celebrated 143rd anniversary of social activist and politician E.V. Ramaswamy. Remember, it is with the name of E.V. Ramaswamy. You can also see here the picture of E.V. Ramaswamy. So Tamil Nadu government celebrated 143rd birthday anniversary of the E.V. Ramaswamy as the Social Justice Day on the 17th of September. So it is declared by M.K. Stalin, who is recently appointed as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, and he announced that 17th September of every year will be celebrated as Social Justice Day starting from the year of 2021. It means first time it is celebrated in 2021. And E.V. Ramaswamy, also known as Periyar and Thanthai Periyar. So you can remember, because Periyar was elected as the president of the Justice Party, and which was transformed into the social organization which is known as Dravidar Kajham in 1944. And it is to honor his ideology about social justice, self-respect, racialism and equality. He led the Viacom Satyagraha. This is very famous question of the history. Viacom Satyagraha, the first ever organized movement for the rights of the people deemed as untouchables, for which he was hailed as the Viacom Virar or hero of Viacom. And you can also remember, he played a major role in the enactment of the first constitutional amendment in 1951, which added a subclause 4 under Article 15. Article 15, subclause 4. This was added, you can say, with the recognition of this person Periyar, and Article 15.4 is basically to preserve the rights and the equal opportunities for the backward classes of India. So it was laterly added by the first constitutional amendment of 1951. So you can also remember these things which are related to E.V. Ramaswamy. So this is state of Tamil Nadu, and you can remember newly appointed governor is R.N. Ravi. He is newly appointed governor because earlier was Banwari Lal Purohit, but now he is the governor of Punjab. He is governor of the Punjab. And R.N. Ravi was earlier the governor of Nagaland. Now Nagaland additional charge goes to Jagdish Mukhi, who is the governor of Assam. So remember these things. Moving to next question. Haryana government appointed whom as the Goodwill Ambassador of Water Conservation Campaign? So we are talking about Haryana government, and this person also belongs to Haryana, and name of this question answer is Manika Shiokhand. C is the answer. So Haryana government appointed Femina Miss Grand. Remember, Femina Miss Grand India. Miss Grand India 2020. 2020, Manika Shiokhand as the Goodwill Ambassador of Water Conservation Campaign of the Haryana. She is basically native of Haryana. She belongs to Uchana. Uchana in the Jind district of Haryana. Jind district of Haryana. So the main objective is to help save water by supporting the water conservation campaign. So just remember, it is Haryana government. And you can also remember the governor of Haryana. Chief Minister is Manohar Lal Khattar ji, and governor is Bandaru Dattatreya, who was earlier the governor of Himachal Pradesh. So you can remember. And you can also remember here Vandana Kataria, very important name. She is very famous player of hockey, field hockey, and she was recently appointed as brand ambassador of Uttarakhand, Uttarakhand's Department of Women Empowerment and Child Development. Next is Avni Lekhera, again very important person because she is an Indian Paralympian and rifle shooter, and she won a gold medal in 10-meter air rifle standing and bronze medal in 50-meter air rifle standing at Tokyo 2020 Paralympics. And Avni Lekhera was recently appointed as the brand ambassador of Rajasthan for Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao Andolan. So remember these things: gold medal in 10-meter, bronze medal in 50-meter. Avni Lekhera belongs to Rajasthan and become the brand ambassador of Rajasthan Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao campaign. Lovlina Borgohain hails from Assam, and she is an Indian boxer and who won a bronze medal in the Tokyo Olympics of 2020, Summer Olympics of 2020. And Lovlina Borgohain recently appointed as brand ambassador of Assam government Samagar Shiksha Abhiyan or Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan. So remember all these things. Moving to next question. You can also see here the picture of Manika Shiokhand appointed as the Goodwill Ambassador for the Water Conservation Campaign by the Haryana government. And you can also remember two very important national parks in Haryana. One is Kalesar National Park, very famous, Kalesar, and Sultanpur National Park near Gurugram. Moving to next question. A book titled Dancing with Dreams, authored by whom? So this book is very important because this book is released by Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, that is Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy ji. So why Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh released this book? Because this book is written by Chief Secretary of Andhra Pradesh, and name of Chief Secretary of Andhra Pradesh is Adityanath Das. So D is the answer. So this is a collection of poems. You can also see here Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy ji, and he released this book Dancing with Dreams by Chief Secretary of the Andhra Pradesh Adityanath Das. And the book is a collection of 40 poems that exhibits the creative, philosophical, spiritual and humane side of the Adityanath Das. And the book also features various poems written by the Adityanath Das during his college days. And the poems reflect hope and confusion about the future. Just remember the name of the book, Dancing with Dreams, and it is written by Adityanath Das, and it is just a collection of poems, 40 poems that exhibits the creative, philosophical, spiritual and human side of the Adityanath Das. But you can also remember very famous authors here. Dhaval Kulkarni, he wrote about Nathuram Godse, and the caption is The True Story of Gandhi Assassin, because Nathuram Godse is that person who killed Gandhi. Next, Manreet Sodhi Someshwar, he wrote a book about Lahore. Lahore is basically first book of the Partition Trilogy of 1947. First book of Partition Trilogy of 1947. Next, Ashok Chakravarti, he wrote a book about emergency of 1975. The name of the book is The Struggle Within. The Struggle Within. Moving to next question. Which state government has declared Copper Mahseer, locally named as Katley, as a state fish? And this is the state of Sikkim. So answer of this question is B. So you can see here Sikkim declares Katley as the state fish. So mark this question in the very important section and remember this name, Copper Mahseer, or you can also remember the Katley, or you can also remember the scientific name of this fish, which is known as Neolycocyllus. Remember, Neolycocyllus, and the full name is Neolycocyllus hexagonolepis. So I think the name is very difficult, but you can easily remember this because it is very difficult. That's why you can easily remember. and the fish is predominantly found in the Teesta river area or the Rangit river area and their tributaries. And you have to remember, Teesta is the largest river of the state of Sikkim, and Ringit is the tributary of Teesta. And the main objective is to highlight the importance of the fish and to emphasize its conservation. And the fish has high market price in the state of Sikkim. So that's why it is declared as the state fish. So you have to remember, very important question. And remember about Sikkim, Chief Minister is Prem Singh Tamang, and Governor is Ganga Prasad. Moving to next question. Which bank partnered with Paytm to launch co-branded credit card? Very simple question. You have to just remember the name of the bank. Name of the bank is HDFC. So C is the answer. So HDFC Bank announced partnership with Paytm to launch a range of co-branded credit cards powered by Visa. Who is sporting? Visa is sporting, because MasterCard, there is a ban on the MasterCard. They can't issue any type of the credit or the debit card. So that's why they tied up with the Visa. And the collaboration comes as a result of providing a range of offers like you can say EMIs and pay now, or you can say buy now, pay later, and options to increase the purchase potential of the customers in the festival season. And under this partnership, a range of business credit cards with special features benefiting merchants from smaller cities will also be launched, and with instant and paperless approval. So remember about HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank was established in 1994. Its headquarters is in Mumbai. Its MD and CEO is Shashidhar Jagdishan, and tagline is "We understand your world." And you can also remember about Paytm here. Paytm was established in 2010, and headquarters is in Noida. Founder and CEO is Vijay Shekhar Sharma. So you can also see here HDFC Bank partner with Paytm to launch co-branded credit card before the festival season. Move to next question. India is going to become the world's largest importer by the year of 2050. It is one of the report which is known as Global Trade Outlook report, and it is released by United Kingdom. And according to this report, which is known as Global Trade Outlook by the United Kingdom Department of International Trade, India is going to become the world's third largest. Answer of this question is B. Third largest importer by the year of 2050 with a 5.9% share of global imports. And first will be China, second will be the United States of America, and third will be India by the year of 2050. And India will become the third largest importer by 2050. It is one of the United Kingdom report. And India will jump to fourth position by 2030 with the 3.9% share. So by 2030, India's position will be the fourth, and by 2050, India's position will be the third. And currently, India is on the eighth spot on the list of largest importing countries with a 2.8% global share, 3.9% global share in the year of 2030, and you can also remember 5.9% share in 2050. But this data is not important, like percentage data is not important. And you can remember till the year of 2019, United States of America is the largest importer, second position goes to China, third goes to Germany, and eighth India. And till 2030, India will be on the fourth spot, first goes to China, second USA, third Germany, and fourth will be India. But in 2050, China is on the first, USA is on the second, and India is on the third. So you have to remember what is the position of India in the year of 2050. Move to next question. Charanjit Singh Channi becomes the Chief Minister of Punjab, Chief Minister of Punjab, and he became the 16th Chief Minister of Punjab. Answer of this question is B. And he has succeeded the previous Chief Minister of Punjab, Captain Amrinder Singh, and Sukhjinder Singh Randhawa. There are two deputy CMs. First time two deputy CMs appointed in Punjab. One is Sukhjinder Singh Randhawa, and second is O.P. Soni. Earlier, Brahmendra was declared as the one of the deputy CM, but in the last moment, it was changed. O.P. Soni is now the deputy chief minister, and Randhawa also deputy CM of the Punjab. And Amrinder Singh has submitted his resignation to the governor of the state, Banwarilal Purohit, who was recently appointed as the governor of Punjab. And this person is very important, Charanjit Channi, especially for the Punjab people, because he has served as the technical education and industrial training employment generation minister under the previous government of Captain Amrinder Singh, and he is a three-time MLA. He is a three-time MLA from the Roopnagar Chamkaur Sahib constituency. Remember this, especially the students of Punjab. He is a MLA of Chamkaur Sahib constituency. and he was elected as a leader of opposition in the 14th Vidhan Sabha. Like earlier Vidhan Sabha, when Shromani Akali Dal was in power, he was the leader of opposition from the Congress, and he has become the first Dalit chief minister. He has become the first Dalit chief minister of Punjab. This is again very important. And there is election due in Punjab in 2022. You can also see here the picture of Charanjit Singh Channi. He took oath as the 16th chief minister of Punjab, and remember governor is Banwari Lal Purohit, who was earlier the governor of Tamil Nadu. Move to next question. Which state launched Sarkar Tumachya Dari initiative? So Sarkar means government, Tumachya means your, and Dari means door. So it means government at your doorstep. So this is the initiative which is launched by Goa state. So answer of this question is D. So it is a one-day campaign, one-day long Sarkar Tumachya Dari program, or also known as the government at your doorstep. And you can also see here the Chief Minister of Goa, Pramod Sawantji, who launched this Sarkar Tumachya Dari, or government at your doorstep initiative. So it is just a one-day program. It is just a one-day program. Under this initiative, they will address the grievances among the citizens of the Goa while availing government schemes and initiative. It means under the government at your doorstep initiative, representative from different governmental departments will visit rural areas across all assembly constituencies of Goa to address various grievances faced by the people while assessing the government scheme. So it means every person have to assess the government scheme, so they will ensure that every person is benefiting about these schemes. And Goa celebrated 60th year of liberation from Portuguese in 2021. This is the 60th year of independence of Goa from Portuguese in 2021, because Goa got independence in 1961. And remember, Chief Minister is Pramod Sawant and Governor is P.S. Sridharan Pillai. He was recently again appointed as the Governor of Goa. Moving to next question, and you can also remember there is election in 2022 in Goa, Punjab and Goa also. Next is Union Minister of Education Dharmendra Pradhan presents the Kaushal Acharya Awards 2021, Kaushal Acharya Award 2021 to 41 skill trainers. So very important question, because you don't have to remember the name of these 41 skill traders, because this is not important. So this is given by the Ministry of Education. You have to remember Ministry of Education, or you can say Skill Development. Dharmendra Pradhan presented this Kaushal Acharya Awards for 2021 virtually on the occasion of Vishkarma Jayanti on the 17th of September. And the award was given to 41 skill trainers for their excellent contribution to the skill. And the 41 trainers were belong to various initiatives and the training programs to Skill India. And you can also remember this award, Kaushal Acharya Award. It is an initiative of Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, or the Kaushal Acharya Award is an annual celebration that focuses on honoring the skilled trainers and the impact created by them on the India's youth. And there is very famous scheme for the skill development. This is known as Pradhan Mantri, or the Prime Minister Kaushal Vikas Yojana. So it is a flagship scheme of the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Main objective is to enable a large number of the Indian youth to take up industry relevant skill training that will help them in securing a better livelihood. And remember, Minister of Education is Dharmendra Pradhan, who is currently the member of Rajya Sabha from Madhya Pradesh. Next, we are moving to important question section, but you have to like this video, share this video and subscribe this channel, and you can join our Telegram group from the description box link. Here is the question. Jimmy Greaves, a former player of which game, passed away? First of all, you have to remember Jimmy Greaves belongs to England and he was very famous player of football. So answer of this question is C. So you have to remember just 2 or 3 things, that Jimmy Greaves, a part of England's 1966 World Cup winning team, has scored 44 goals in 57 appearances for England and is the 4th all-time leading scorer of England. Just 3 things. Jimmy Greaves the name, next football player, and he belongs to England. He was belong to England. You can also see here the picture of Jimmy Greaves. Moving to next question. It is our one-liner important point, and here is the first point. IRCTC, it stands for Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation, launched India's first indigenous luxury cruise liner. So you can say IRCTC has partnered with Cordelia Cruises, operated by the Waterways Leisure Tourism Private Limited, to promote and market India's first luxury cruise. And the cruise will sail to the national and international destinations like Goa, Daman and Diu, Lakshadweep, Kochi, Sri Lanka. So these destinations will be covered by this cruise. So remember IRCTC, Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation. Next, recommendation of 45th GST Council's meeting, which is held in Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh, and it is chaired by Union Minister of Finance, Nirmala Sitharamanji. So you don't have to remember the recommendations because there are so many recommendations, especially the reduction in the GST and the COVID-19 drugs. And there are very selected drugs, so you don't have to remember the names of these drugs. Next, Devu Singh Chauhan launched commemorative stamp on 515th birth anniversary of Rao Jaimal Rathod. So you can just remember the name. It is Rao Jaimal Rathod, and he was a Rajput warrior. And from you can say he was also the general of Chittorgarh in Rajasthan, fought against the Mughal army during the time period of 1567 to 1568. So remember this. And the commemorative stamp was launched in the run up to the celebration of 75th Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav in Jammu and Kashmir. Next, International Coastal Cleanup Day 2021 celebrated on the 18th of September. So it is not every year celebrated on 18th of September. Basically, it is celebrated on the 3rd of Saturday of September, and in 2021 it falls on 18th of September. And why this day is celebrated? So it is just to maintain a clean coastline in order to protect the coastal flora and fauna. So the day is observed by organizing a coastal cleanup campaigns that engage volunteers to clean up the beaches and other waterways. And what is the theme of this ICC or International Coastal Cleanup Day? The theme is Save Our Ocean and Beach. Save our ocean and beach. This is the theme. And you can remember it is celebrated every year on the 3rd of September. Third Saturday of the September. And in 2021 it will be celebrated on 17th of September 2022. Next is International Equal Pay Day, also celebrated on 18th of September. So it is you can say an effort to eliminate the gender pay gap and to overcome the sexual discrimination against the women and girls in employment. First time it was celebrated in 2020. Now we are celebrating second time. Next, 8 writers named Sahitya Academy Fellowship. So this question can be important. You have to just remember 2 or 3 writers' name here. So first you have to remember Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond. He has written over 300 short stories, essays, and novels. So you have to remember the name is Ruskin Bond. In the Hindi language, the name is Vinod Kumar Shukla. Again, very famous, Vinod Kumar Shukla. So he published 20 books, including poetry collection, novels, short stories. He is also a member of General Council of Sahitya Academy. So Vinod Kumar Shukla, Ruskin Bond, and in Bengali it is Shri Shendu Mukhobhyay. Shri Shendu Mukhobhyay. You can remember if you want. In Marathi it is Balchandra. In Punjabi it is Dr. Tejwant Kaur Gill. Tejwant Gill. So you can remember these names, but the most important is Ruskin Bond and Vinod Kumar Shukla. Next is International Red Panda Day. It is celebrated on 18th of September 2021. Again, every year it is not celebrated on 18th of September. It is celebrated on 3rd Saturday of the September. 3rd Saturday of the September. It is to create awareness and support the conservation of red pandas and their natural habitat across India, Nepal, and Bhutan. Moving to next, it is the question of the day. What was the question of 19th and 20th of September 2021? Very simple question. Mixed economy means. So I already told you that in 1991, LPG reforms took place. That is liberalization, privatization, and globalization. Before 1991, Indian economy was socialist. It means maximum control was lie with the government of India. It means maximum, you can say, ownership lies with government of India, and Indian economy was almost pure socialist. But after 1991, due to LPG reforms, we become mixed economy because capitalist sector is also there. It means so many things are owned by the corporate sector or the private sector. So socialist means owned by the government sector, and capitalist means owned by the private sector, and mixed means socialist plus capitalist. It means owned by the both private and the public sector. So answer of this question is very simple. Answer is 2. Existence of both private and public sector. So India is now a mixed economy, not socialist, pure socialist, not pure capitalist. We are in both, like private and the public sector. So now we are moving to the question of the day. Very simple question. Which is the first bank to introduce saving account in India? You have to tell me answer only in the comment box. I am waiting your answer, and you have to like this video. Every student who is watching this video, please like this video, share this video, and subscribe this channel if you're new on this platform, and press this bell button and join a Telegram group for the further notifications. And it is AffairsCloud promise that it will boost your confidence in the general awareness section. Don't take life so much serious. Life is fun. Always be happy like this smiley. Thank you guys. Take care and bye-bye.